Whether you like it or not, you, yes you, are in fact part of the economy. Don't want to be? Yeah, sorry, I got nothing. Making things is too much effort, which is why a majority of us fall under the category of consumer. As a consumer, it is important to be smart and avoid making bad decisions. A big thing to avoid, especially in this digital age, is being scammed. Specifically, I will be looking at avoiding scams found on a video game digital distribution service called Steam. Not everyone knows what Steam is, so I'll give the basic rundown. Steam was created by Valve Corporation and was released on the 12th of September 2003. It served as a way for Valve to automatically update their games, but they later made it so they included games from third-party producers. Steam is home to some iconic games such as Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and Half-Life. Two of the games mentioned have a flourishing trading community, and over time, economies have developed within these titles. I personally have more experience within Team Fortress 2's trading system, so that will be my main focus. There is no data as to when messaging and trading was added to Steam, but it is most likely that as soon as these features were implemented, people were there to abuse these features. These scams are made to take away your credentials from you and more often take in-game items through the trading system. These scams include viruses, quick switching, which used to be a method where people would change the item right before the trade was confirmed, which is no longer viable due to mobile authentication and trade holds. Impersonation, the middleman, suspicious links, and supposed verification of items. Let's tackle these one by one and cover them in further detail. This is one of the easiest methods, as all it takes is a quick copy-paste of a link and a little playing around with words to come across as convincing. These links can install keyloggers, which puts down every single key pressed on your device and can be used to steal your credentials, link to fake websites, which can pose as well-known and trusted sites commonly used in the trading community, or install other malicious software onto your device. Quick switching was an old Steam method, and it went a little something like this. You'd be talking to some guy and he'd be like, "Hey, I want this thing." And you'd be like, I don't know, for this thing, I want that thing. And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, cool, I got that thing." And you'd be like, "Whoa, now I can get that thing for this thing." So you start a trade and he puts in that thing and you put in this thing. And you're like, "Alright, cool, I'm very excited." So you go to accept the trade, and the second before you accept it, he switches out that thing for the other thing, and you're like, what? And next thing you know, you're scammed. To explain the middleman scam, I'll be using my previously used scenario. Typically, both sides will agree on the items being used within the trade. Then, out of seemingly nowhere, the scammer will be all, "Oh, can you please send these items to a friend of mine? He's a Steam admin, and he can verify these items and make sure they're not glitched or anything." You, being the person to take the word of a random stranger online, send your items willingly to this person, and they take them from you forever, and you never hear from them again. Once you know what to look out for and what you're dealing with, avoiding these scams is actually really simple. Here are some basic rules to follow to avoid getting scammed. If someone sends you any links to either a website, a video, or a download of any sort, just don't click it. Play it safe. Yep, cool, we got that? Alright, cool, thanks. If someone's offering a good trade, and I mean a really good trade, then it's usually too good to be true, and you should just avoid it entirely, and try not to get your items stolen from you. Play it safe. Very simple one they should already know is that if anyone asks for your password, don't give it to them. Just don't. It's that simple. Avoiding providing your username is also beneficial, as through your username they can send you recovery emails, and if you send them the code, they can bypass your password. If some guy reaches out to you claiming to be a Steam admin or Valve admin or anything like that, 9 times out of 10 they aren't, and if you think they are and really want confirmation, reach out to Steam yourself and they'll answer. Other than that, that's some origins of Steam, its scams, and how to avoid them, and some examples. I hope you learned a thing or two in this video. Stay safe.